It's time for Portland Wrestling 2000s. Now, here he is, your number one host, Frank Culbertson.
Hey, wrestling fans, it's Frank Culbertson once again here on Portland Wrestling 2000s. Hey, we had to take a little break from some filming, but we're back. We haven't worked out all of the kinks here at the studio. Little echo problem, but we're working on it, so stay tuned. We're back. We've got 3 great shows coming up. The Roddy Piper episode number 2, tag team match with Rick Bartel. That's fantastic. Mike Rogers will be joining me on that one. I've got a Pacific Coast Championship Wrestling, some rare vintage footage that I don't think people have seen before of my first job in professional wrestling. We go way, way, way back. It's a terrific show. Mike Miller is on there. Brian Adams, Buddy Wayne, the Riot Maker, Ed Moondog and Ready. It's terrific. We'll have that out here in the next couple of days. And then today we want to talk about this Hughes, who was an announcer interviewer for a little while for me here on Portland Wrestling. And we've had some great interviewers here on Portland Wrestling. We had, of course, these 3. Gilbert Corsi, who now is a news anchor at one of Jim Cornette's favorite stations, WDRB in Louisville. Got his start right here in Portland Wrestling, and you might have seen him on Wrestling from Hollywood as well. And then, of course, in the middle there, you've got Ken Still, a longtime Portland Wrestling and any indie park promotion announcer here in Portland. And then in the right-hand side there, that's Brian Zane, Wrestling with Regret, as you know him. He's got a terrific channel, great podcast. You want to be sure to tune in and listen to Wrestling with Regret with Brian Zane. And then we have Jim Valley. Now, Jim is not just a great ring announcer, great interviewer, but he is a great announcer who made me sound really good so many, many times. And so Jim Valley, it's Wrestling Observer Live every Saturday, almost every Saturday at 10 a.m. You want to be sure to tune in to Wrestling Observer Live and listen to Jim. He's got some great takes on professional wrestling. And then, of course, we had the legendary Don Koss, seen here with 2 other legends, and that is Roddy Piper and Tom Peterson. This is actually the last time all 3 of them were ever together at Portland Wrestling for me, and it was a special, special night. And then we have this person, and that's Lisa Hughes. So I want to give you some background on Lisa, and then it's 30 minutes of interviews that Lisa did. And so there's no matches. Sorry about that. But you're going to love listening to some of the talent that Portland Wrestling had, from Dr. Luther, Vinnie Massaro, Big Ugly J.D. Bishop, Adam Thornstowe, and on. Mustafa. There's some great stuff here, hilarious stuff, and some really, really good interviews. If you've never heard Jason Sullivan do an interview, you want to stay tuned for that, because that is one talented individual and someone, truthfully, that we should have used a whole lot more. I want to take some time to introduce you to Lisa Hughes, who much more than just a great interviewer. Here she is in 1998. Winning the Hawaiin Tropic National Contest to be the Hawaiin Tropic Girl. She was also here with Charlie Mathau, the son of Walter Mathau, and Lisa was his personal assistant, and through that connection was able to get a number of jobs in television and movies. So let's look at a couple of those, just little snippets. Here you'll see her in Just Shoot Me, the softball episode with Steve Garvey. Let's watch that.
Let's bring it in. Now, I know you all like to think of this as our team, but remember, this is my team. My team. I don't ask that you love me, but I do demand your respect. Scratch that. I ask you to love me. What's up? I'm finished. The boss. Okay, we need somebody.
And then here she is in Coyote Ugly. Lisa will be the girl in the red bra and red skirt dancing on the bar. So let's take a quick look at that little segment. You'll see Lisa in Good versus Evil. And it was a show, this is filmed off of the USA Network, so it's a little jittery, but Lisa is the girl in the hot tub on the left. Let's take a look at that.
Left with an ounce of integrity in this musically bereft techno wasteland.
Such a pretty hair.
You know, this isn't as easy as they make it look on TV, huh? I'm pushed.
Give it some time, Harlow. Your stamina will increase.
I don't know, Ronnie. I mean, it's everything I hope for. Really is. But I just wish Lizard was here, you know? I mean, I miss my musical brother.
Hey, that's it. Party's over, girls. Let's go. Let's move it.
Now.
I want to talk to Shaman alone. Come on, let's go.
Bye.
Call me.
I'll call you. Yeah, come back. All right. So pretty.
So eventually, Lisa became a weather girl at the WB, and she did a terrific job. Eventually, the station got rid of weather segments, and I transitioned Lisa into the accounting department, where she did a terrific job for me at the WB station, where I was the controller. Eventually, I left the station, as you know, went on to do Portland wrestling, and Lisa came along and did some of the interviews for me, and she did a great job. Had a lot of fun. Guys enjoyed talking with her, and she played along perfectly. So let's take a look at some of those interviews. It's 30 minutes long. You'll laugh, and you'll have a great time. We'll be back right at the end talking a little more about what's coming up next here on Portland Wrestling 2000s.
Really nice. No, you can't touch it. God. Anyways, Vinnie Massaro, you want to talk about me stealing your belt? I hung from the rafters and dropped with the biggest crossbody from the rafters that this world has ever seen. You're lucky I didn't stick you like a stuck pig and let you bleed, because these little AOD fans have been praying for blood forever and ever. So Vinnie Massaro, too bad. Tough. I can't even think about it, but I know I am the best champion that this company's ever had, and I'm going to have you turn it over to the Doc.
All right, Doc, I just want to ask you a question. Where's the Giant?
You want to know where Paul Isidore is? Well, Paul Isidore is supposed to be here for the sixth man. And you know, Derek the Duper, I can see you through that camera lens with a big smile on your face, because you know he isn't here. He's off over in the Orient with former AOD member the Black Dragon. But fear not, Derek, because I got an even better man in his place. And that's this big man, Skag Rollins. And it don't matter if his neck's all ran up and bruised, he'll still get in there and whoop your ass.
All right, we're going to head to the ring. It's the AOD versus the Conglomerate.
What about T-I-T-L-E?
Well, so hold on just a minute. I need to give you 2 points of information here. Derek the Duper, that you'll hear in several interviews, is this guy, Derek Drexel. That's Derek Drexel as he started in Portland wrestling. And this is the Derek Drexel that you might see today in death matches all across the United States. And he is one of the greatest death match wrestlers that there is currently. So if he comes to your area, be sure to check him out. That's Derek the Duper, Derek Drexel. And I do have a show with him and Jason Sullivan coming up. I'm just waiting for one video from, well, a guy, I don't want to tell you who it is because he might feel bad if he hasn't got me the video yet. And so as soon as I get that, we'll have that all put together for you. And the second thing is, you'll hear repeatedly Luther and Adam Thornstowe and the Cartel, Vinnie and Ugly and Luster the Legend talking about the crossbody block off the top rope. And it was an ongoing story that happened with the referee, Albert McClure. It was a crossbody off the top. It was not supposed to be the finish. For whatever reason, whether the shoulder didn't come up in time or whatever, Albert counted 3 and the title got switched. And there was some legitimate heat at the moment, but we were able to work it out. They're all professionals, and we turned it into part of the storyline, and there's some great information, some great humor in these interviews. That's it. Back to Lisa Hughes.
Lisa Hughes here, and I'm with DJ Riz. DJ, tonight you're in the ring with Rick Luxury. Do you think the man from the mean streets of Harlem is ready?
Oh, yeah, girl, for sure. You busy for sheezy. You feels me? Look, DJ Riz, I've been hitting the gimmick so hard, I'm swollen. Look at my chest. It's swollen from hitting the gimmick so hard. Oh, girl, your chest is a little swollen too, though, girl. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it's all gravy. But Rick Luxury, I'm getting the 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going after that lightweight title. But let's talk about gigging, girl. Can you gig? Can you gig? Ooh, girl, you gig.
That'll make you lose a little bit of weight. All right, we're heading back to the ring with Ken Stillwell.
We're going to come back with Lisa Hughes taking a word with Mustafa in the back. We'll be right back right after this timeout.
Hughes, and I'm here with Mustafa. Mustafa, you're a former ECW World Tag Team Champion, and everyone in Portland Wrestling has set their sights on knocking your socks off. Tonight, it's Jeremy Blanchard. He's getting his shot. What do you say about that?
'Cause we got the streets, suckers! Can you dig it? Mr. Blanchard, you're going down, baby. You know what? Mustafa is going to do something to you that's new, that's going to turn me on. I'm going to rip your arm from your shoulders, and then I'm going to tell you what, when it's dangling, after I finish with that, I'm going to stomp your face into the ground until it's vaporized. And you know what that's going to be to me? It's done. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we got the streets, suckers. Can you dig it? See, the thugs love me. But the people up there somewhere else that's up there, the parasite elite people, they can't stand me. You know what? The gangs love me. But you know what? The president, he hates me. But you know what? I don't care about no Taliban. Okay, don't put me in none of those categories. Because the benefactor is going to finish you off. And Blanchard, when I get through with you, I'm going to take over Portland Championship Wrestling, and then I'm going to bring my folks in, and then you know what they're called? They're called the New Techniques. When they come in here, they're going to take over and beat everybody up that's around me. And then after that, I'm going to take this commission out, and then Mr. Mustafa is going to be president of Portland Championship Wrestling.
Okay, well, I'm scared. Well, let's go back to the ring. It's Mustafa and Jeremy Blanchard.
The ring. Fans, at this time, I understand Lisa Hughes is in the back. Going to get a word with DJ Riz. Right now, let's go to Lisa Hughes.
Woo! Lisa Hughes here with the man from the mean streets of Harlem, DJ Riz. So, Riz, you've got the crazed man from Yemen tonight, the Butcher.
Yemen, girl.
Yeah.
Talking about Yemen, girl.
You know, the Butcher has tried to fork everyone, so I ask you this question.
I'm like a spooning kind of man, you know what I mean, girl? I like to spoon. I don't know.
Nice.
But yo, check this out.
So you ready to be forked?
I ain't getting forked, girl. I don't know what you're talking about, but check this out. I got something better. I was at a liquor store garage sale, girl, and I found this, right? I got this for $2, but this is to keep my feet clean when I dance, girl.
I don't know if you should be dancing on that.
It points to where I could get some gimmick. You know where I could get some gimmick? Look for gimmick. You know, I'm from California. We need gimmick. Harlem, Harlem, Harlem.
All right. Well, don't go anywhere. We are going to be...
over this girl.
Why don't we go hear some words from the conglomerate?
And making a real impact here in Portland Wrestling. We're going to go back to Lisa Hughes in the back, who's got Jason Sullivan. Lisa, take it away.
Lisa Hughes here with Jason Sullivan, the Sinner. So, Jason, you finished off Skag Rollins. What's next?
Well, first off, you know, I know you think you're all pretty and stuff, but the fact is, look what you're wearing. You should go out to the streets if you're going to be dressed up like this. You need to come in here and be more professional if you're interviewing Sullivan, because I'm all about business. But this isn't about you. Skag Rollins, don't take this personally. I took you out, and I took you out for a reason, because this is nothing but a business to me. I do not care if you can't walk for the rest of your life. I don't give a damn if you can't walk your soon-to-be-born children, or if you can't go out with your old lady in public because you're hobbling around on crutches and you're about ready to get carted out. Skag, I didn't like you then. I still don't like you now. The business is what I'm all about. I'm here to make money. I took you out, more money in my pockets. I'm here to cripple people. I don't care who you are in Portland wrestling. You ask me what's next? What's next is a lot of broken bodies, a lot of people getting laid out. Jason Sullivan didn't come here to play games. I came here to make money, and I don't need a group. I don't need a gang. All I need is myself. I don't have to split my money amongst 3 or 4 people. I'm keeping it all for me. I am taking everybody out in this company, and all that's going to be left is one person. You're looking at him, Jason Sullivan, Put that in your heads out there in TV land. And you guys watching it in the back, you're all marked men. I'm coming after each and every one of you. You are all going down just like Skag Rollins. Call him up if he'll answer your phone call, because he'll tell you just what happened. He is done. I retired him. I put him out. Everybody else, you're next.
All right, well, I'm scared, but I still have my self-esteem.
Be scared.
Still have my self-esteem. Let's go to Ken Stillwell, standing by.
Yours, I promise you. Now do your thing, Frank.
I'm not sure what that is, but at this time, let's go to Lisa Hughes, who's standing by with the Cartel.
Lisa Hughes here with the Cartel. So, Vinnie, tonight it's a battle for the title. Adam Thornstowe versus Luster the Legend.
Whoa.
Weren't you the champion once? Do I remember that?
Let me tell you something, all right? I went to Italy and I saw the greatest game of all time. You see Italy win the World Cup? Man, that was beautiful. Bella Vera. I come back and guess what happens? You two guys are in charge. I'm no longer tag team champion. I lose my heavyweight title. What's going on? Is there anything else you want to break the news? What, is Cameron Starr the new cruiserweight champion? Is Thunder running the company? What's going on? Any other news you want to tell me about? I mean, I missed one show. What else? Anything? Tell me now.
Vinny, first off, I want to, on behalf of Legend, apologize for him dropping the ball.
No, Vinny. Vinny, it was ugly like always. He's like, I got in the bag. I told him, I warned him. I said, you better check with Vinny.
Look at him. He's lying. That's not very punky. He's lying, Vinny. It was all his fault. He got pinned by the Blanchards, and then at the end there, that Albert McClure came in and fast counted me. I don't even see why you're that mad. It's not like I lost to a crossbody or something.
What would you say, a crossbody? You know, you were there. That referee did a fast count. I wasn't even pinned. A crossbody? Come on now.
Yeah, he kicked out.
Yeah, I kicked out.
You're being stupid. Shut up.
You don't take that from him? I don't believe you, Ugly. You know what?
Why don't you believe me? Everything I say is true. I always make the best calls. It's this guy's fault right here. How can you trust him? Look at him.
Or is it Al's fault?
Nobody's talking to you, sweets. Now, Vinny, you need to let me make up for this, okay? Let us go out there and we'll win these titles back. Let me do it all, okay? I swear on everything, I will win them back. Ask Luster.
So, you know what? I trust Luster a little bit more than you, because Luster's going to win the heavyweight belt back, and he's going to give it right to me. Right, Luster? Up high.
That's right. I'm bringing the belt back to the Cartel. Adam Thornstowe, you got lucky the first 2 times you fought me. But I know now, I know exactly what you're going to do, and I'm going to be ready for it. So when it's all said and done, and I'm the winner and you're the loser, I'm bringing the belt back to the Cartel around my waist. No, Vinny, around my waist.
Whoa.
Right?
You got to realize who you are. You're back here, see? Front and you're back. You got to give me the belt, you know? I'm the leader, all right?
Well, that's all I got to say, Vinny.
See, that's why I lost the belt, because I thought you deserved it. That's why I lost.
Hey, do we have that guarantee, though?
Yeah, we do. I'll go get it.
All right. Hold on, all right? Take it easy. Just relax.
Okay, well,
Get him out of here.
looks like we got Al out here. Al, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Shut up.
I just want my kids back.
Yo, who?
I want my kids back.
You got kids? I didn't know that. No kidding. You got pictures?
You know what they look like.
No, I don't really. What's crazy, kids? I didn't know this. You're married. I didn't know you were married.
I'm married. My wife's in the hospital because of this. She had a nervous breakdown yesterday. I just want my kids back.
That's some funny stuff.
That's not funny.
All right, I think we need to go to a commercial break. I'm going to comfort Al.
Standing by with Lisa Hughes. Let's go to Lisa, hear what Dr. Luther has to say.
Lisa Hughes here with Adam Thornstowe. So, Adam, you have another call to... The champion Adam Thornstowe.
Heavyweight champion.
You've got another Cartel member tonight. It's Luster the Legend.
I got another Cartel member tonight, and I got another interview with you. Anyways, Luster the Legend, I've beaten you 2 times already, so what I think I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to take this knife, I'm going to cut your chops off, and I'm going to super glue them to my back. And if Vinnie Massaro gets in the way, I'm going to cut off his face and wear it as a mask and go to Uncle Sal and be like, look at me, I won the Portland Heavyweight title, and I'm going to rip it off, and I'm going to bring out a body bag with Ugly, Luster, and Vinnie's parts all over it. I really don't care. Scum stomp, double stomp, frog splash, you know the deal, Luster. Lay down in the middle of the ring, devastating crossbody from the rafters. Ask Vinnie Massaro about it. I'm going to kick your self-righteous ass. And then the AOD is going to go off with this because we have the power and we have the strength by the power of Castle Grayskull.
Wow. So Doc, Derek the Duper seems to have AOD's number.
There's been a lot of yelling going on here week after week, but you know what? The AOD, we don't need to yell. We don't need to freak out. We don't need to hit lockers. We don't need to talk about Extreme because you know what? The people of Portland know exactly what the AOD is all about. And you know what the AOD is all about? It's about ending Derek the Duper's reign because I don't like... See, I'm losing control again. I don't like what's going on around here lately. And people say, well, look it, there's only 2 members left of the AOD. Well, you know, you got another thing coming. Isadora's going to be back in a few weeks from the Orient, bigger and better than ever. And Sullivan may have injured Skag Rollins. Oh, yeah, you like to touch that, don't ya? Well, you know what? Skag's coming back. He had his ankle operated on. He's going to be a bionic man. He's going to be able to get that 400 pounds and kick a lot harder than he could before. That vertical is going to be at least 5 inches off the ground now, so you better watch it, Sullivan. And as far as my boy right here goes, he may be a lot smaller than he was a few months ago, but he's a lot better. And Luster, you got your hands full because, you know, his mohawk, it's a lot bigger than Luster's, Lisa.
You know what else is bigger than Luster's?
My ego.
Nice. All right. Don't go anywhere. Right after this commercial break, it's Adam Thornstowe defending his Pacific Northwest title against Luster the Legend.
That's so cool.
He's going to have all the gold in the Pacific Northwest. And Lisa!
His head was raised to the rafters and he stuck out of the mouth!
It's the same place the crossbody came from. Fans, tonight it is the Pacific Northwest Tag Team Championship on the line. As we say, call your grandmas and grandpas.
With no AOD!
Your sons and daughters. Tell them the Tag Team Championship is on the line.
Grandma.
The Blanchards, the Cartel.
But a whole bunch of BS!
At this time, we're going to go over to Lisa Hughes.
Lisa Hughes here with 2 very fine wrestlers, DJ Riz and Virgil Flynn. Okay, so DJ, before you tell me about your tag team match tonight against Azul Angel and Chris Gazaway, what were you doing on that rug?
I was skeeting all over that rug, girl. I was dancing, I was gigging all over. I was getting stupid with it. Yakamundo. You know what I mean, girl? Yakamundo. Me and Virgil, we had a tag team match tonight, huh, Virgil? Tell him about the Midnight Express. We keep it behind.
Man, I ain't even going there. I just... He's a trip, man. He's a trip and a half. Yeah, Zulu Angel and... What's the kid? Chris Gazaway? We'll see. I want to see him in the ring, man. We get in the ring. We got to fill those guys out. And we'll see how that works out, man. We'll see.
Street style.
Well, Virgil, aside from that, tell me about next week's Light Heavyweight Championship with Chupa.
Yes, it's been a long little wait. But it's come to tuition, me and Chupa one more time in that squared circle, and man, I'm just saying, may the best man win, and hopefully it's me.
All right, it's not the 2 biggest guys in Portland wrestling, but definitely the fastest. All right, we'll be right back with more action. Mustafa, the fans keep chanting ECW, ECW when you enter the ring. Tell me about that.
You know why they chant that? Because Extreme is where it's at, baby. You know what? It is violent in the streets. It's just violent in the ring. See, the thing about it is, politically, everybody's trying to hold people back because they scared. They know if they put them in the ring with them, you'll break their neck. See, I beat up Van Dam. I beat up Sandman, broke his ribs. I beat up the Dudleys. I done beat them all up in ECW. But I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm in Portland, and Portland got it going on. And I'm going to tell you another thing, too.
when I get finished with Portland, not only are we going to be better than the Extreme, we're going to go somewhere where nobody can stop us. And when I finish with this, whoever they put me in the ring with, I guarantee you, boy, you better have good insurance because you're going to need it. Because I'm breaking decks and I'm going to keep doing it and taking names.
I got a good age for you. Yeah. Now that's extreme. All right, let's head to the ring for the next match.
I'm still a tag champ, and he's the heavyweight champ. Odd man out. Figure it out. But Luster, man, good job.
Thank you, Vinny.
I'll take that. Thank you very much now. The belt.
I was thinking I was going to hold on for a while. Now that I'm the champ, now that I'm the Portland Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, I got a list of demands, Vinny. You know, I never got a cartel shirt. Ugly's never won this belt before. Have you ever won this belt?
Whoa.
No, I don't think so.
Kind of hurts.
I'm going to get Uncle Sal to fix this belt for me.
Whoa. Wait.
I agree. I think it needs to be fixed.
Who told you to speak? As a matter of fact, that food at the snack bar is not going to sell itself. Go over there and get it done.
Let me tell you something, Luster. Look at me. Hey, I'm talking to you. You don't make demands to Uncle Sal, number one. Number two, Frank Culberson owes you for that belt. I bet him that Italy wins the World Cup, he's going to fix it, all right? And you don't talk to me that way, all right? Or else, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to fix you. And I know I can do it. Capiche?
All right, well, do the cartels have what it takes to win all the belts back?
Hey, well, I'm not done yet. Go get him. I got to talk to him.
Come here.
Hold on, okay? I just got to do some business real quick.
Capiche.
Nice, very nice.
I want you to watch this videotape, and this is how you call a match. You finally did something right. Roll the field.
Adam Thornstowe, he is not out. You can see he's fighting it. Vinnie Massaro is yelling at Al. And look at Ugly pointing to him.
Oh, Adam is out.
No, he is fighting.
What? He's out. His arm dropped.
See, now that's the best thing you've done all your whole damn life. You understand me? You understand me?
Yeah.
Okay. Albert, look at me. Well, relax. Take it easy. Relax. You did your job. Go home. You did your job. Go home. There's someone waiting for you at your house. If you know what I mean. All right? So you can go now. Uncle Sal says it's all good.
All right.
Uncle Sal says it's all good. We may need him later, all right? He's very powerful. There's only 2 refs, and he's one of them, all right? We may need him later.
You guys are going weak. What is that? That's your song. I know, I'm just very...
Hey, you don't got a belt right now. We got belts. You're the one been losing lately.
Very good point, but Luster the Legend. Very good point.
You guys are off my top 8.
Your top 8?
All right.
Well, I didn't even go to that thing.
Let's head to Ken Stillwell right now with the Blanchards. Lisa Hughes here with Dustin Snyder. Dustin, the emails have been overwhelming welcoming you back from your teaching job in Philly. Tell me, does it feel good to be back?
You know, I'll tell you what. I thought my classroom in my school in Philadelphia was crazy, but back here in Portland Wrestling, I look around in this locker room. I don't know anybody. I don't know what I'm looking for. I look behind my back. I don't know who to trust. I don't know what's going on. You know, I spent some time in South Philly at the ECW Arena working out with the guys there. And, you know, I don't know. It was tough there, but, you know, South Philly is one thing, but coming back here to Portland, man, like I said, I don't know what to expect.
Well, there you have it. You know, Dustin, I was always the teacher's pet. But
Hey now, all right.
we'll talk more about that later. All right, let's head to Dr. Luther in action.
Lisa's standing by.
Lisa is standing not where you should be.
She's standing by with an interview with Jason Sullivan.
Lisa Hughes here with Jason Sullivan, also known as The Sinner.
Yeah, I'm also known as the Sinner. You know, the Sinner has a lot of things on his mind. You see, last week I was supposed to go against my arch nemesis, but of course he wasn't here. He's still laid out crippled, and he's gone and he's out forever, Skag Rollins. So what they tried to do was send out a couple of security guards, Portland Wrestling's finest, and I took them out too. You see, it doesn't matter to me who steps in that ring. Once you come in that ring, you step inside inside that squared circle, you become a target. I have no friends when you're inside that 18 feet. You are all foes. I don't care who you are. If you stepped in there, I would break your neck for sure, and you would be laid out and dead and dying in a bloody pool in a heap of a mess. And yeah, you might think that's cute, but you know what? Once I drop you on your head, you wouldn't be laughing and you wouldn't be making no cute faces. So, you can bring out the security guards. You can bring out anybody you want in Portland wrestling. Heck, why don't you bring out that announcer, Frank Culbertson? I'll break your neck too. It doesn't make a difference who it is. You guys want to talk about extreme? I've been hearing a lot of talk about that. I'm the one that's going to take this to a higher level. I'm the one that's going to be coming out here breaking legs, breaking ankles, and breaking necks. And I don't care who it is. You want to get some punk fan to jump that rail and get in there with me? Bring it on. I don't give a damn. I don't care. Sign that contract. Step in the ring with Sullivan. I'm taking your ass out. Dare you? Come on. I dare anybody. Bring it on.
Wow, I don't even think the Pope would be able to forgive all that the Sinner has in mind for Portland wrestling. All right,
I'm the Pope too. I don't give a damn.
Let's go to Ken Stillwell, waiting in the ring for us. Lisa Hughes here with the light heavyweight champion Chupa and longtime friend Virgil Flynn. So tonight, along with Rick Luxury, you three are going to battle over this belt right here. Tell me about that.
Well, this belt means a lot to me, Lisa. Rick Luxury, Virgil Flynn, Timothy Thatcher, Hayashi, any one of them. They can come try to take my belt away from me, but the result is going to be the same. They're going to be looking up the sky, and they're going to get pinned. 1, 2, 3. You know this is true, Virgil. You know I do anything for this belt here.
I learned.
No one.
Got the win over me the first time.
This.
First time you got the win over me.
What do you think will happen next time then, Virgil? What do you think's going to happen? You know I'm going to be retaining
History
it.
will not repeat itself. I'm so ready. I can't eat. I can't sleep. I can't even look at Lisa straight right now because I want that belt so damn bad. You just don't know how much I want that belt. And I'm going to prove it when we get in that ring tonight. I'll tell you that much now.
Well, can Chupa retain this title, or does Derek the Duper have other plans? We'll find out as Ken Stillwell has our introductions.
Destroy what none of you little Muppets could do. God save the Queen.
You hear that, Doc? He goes 2-11. And what does Butcher have now? Is that Lisa Hughes' first?
Yes.
Oh my God. Someone go return
Rick
Lisa's
Luxury
purse. We don't need the
tonight. You and Red Dragon.
Listen here, Red Dragon. See, when you came over from the Orient, you didn't bring SARS like all the other people did. You brought an ancient Japanese remedy called dragon ass. And that's exactly what you've been doing in the ring. And let me tell you something, boy. I've came here tonight to Portland Wrestling to exploit you and to make sure that you do exactly what all of these scum-sucking fans need to do, and that's to pay a luxury tax.
Tonight's the night of the conglomerate, Frank.
Fans, we need to go to Billy Two Eagles, who's standing by with Lisa Hughes,
Frank,
who obviously needs her purse back.
First off, do you see how we're dressed? Do you see how we're dressed? Look at this. Look. What is this?
This is
Dandruff?
You need to figure it out.
Head and shoulders.
Let's go to Lisa.
Lisa Hughes here with Northwest hardcore legend Billy Two Eagles.
Hey, it's great to be back in the Pacific Northwest here, and hardcore is right here, brother. Anybody who wants to step in the ring with Billy Two Eagles, come on down, brother, because I'm ready. And I know the people out there in the Pacific Northwest, they know what Two Eagles is all about. It doesn't matter who they put me up against, but tonight, the people, it's great to be back in the Northwest, and I guarantee you one thing, there's going to be a lots of blood spilled all over the arena, all over the Northwest, because Two Eagles will be in the warpath, baby.
All right, well, let's go to a break, and we'll see Billy Two Eagles in action right after this.
Lisa Hughes is in the back with a word with a man who, frankly, Jim Valley has changed his stripes quite a bit, and that's Jeremy Blanchard. Let's go back to Lisa Hughes.
Lisa Hughes here with Jeremy Blanchard. Jeremy, tell me about this feud you got going on with Bubba.
Feud? First of all, how about I ask you a couple questions?
Okay.
Is that all right? You ready to answer these?
Sure. Answer.
Let's do them in a true or false kind of question.
Okay.
True or false? Okay?
Mm-hmm.
True or false? You ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? True or false? You've been on more men's lap than a napkin.
Probably true.
Hey, at least she's honest. True or false? You have an Adam's apple.
No, I don't.
Wrong! True or false? Your last job was a $2 streetwalker on the red light district of Burnside.
How'd you hear about that?
Well, trust me, 15 years ago, you were something great, girl. All right, first of all, but keep keep chain smoking. You look good. First of all, Bubba, let's reminisce about back in the day, because I love this. But I just want to get a smile on my face, not when I'm standing next to you. Trust me, Bubba. Let's see, about 15, 20 years ago, you had a mag wheel bike, what was a Diamondback, I believe. Well, let's see, when you were in school, I used to like to do a little thing like flatten his tires and make him walk home. The fat dog could use it, trust me. Let me tell you something. Another thing, too, let's recap in high school. Bubba finally got that girl of his dreams. And what happened? You're looking at him. That's what happened. You see, Bubba, I don't like you. I've never liked you. That's the funny thing. I came here to get rid of your ass. I came here, and what happened? Not even 2 months, I was a tag team champion. And guess what? He was sitting back home, living in mom and dad's basement, getting the show by via satellite, and getting all upset. I can see that. I mean, if I wasn't me, I'd be jealous. Bubba, here's the deal, buddy. You want to step in the ring, you've always talked about how you come out here and you do it better than anybody else. Well, guess what? I know I'm better than you. I'm better than anybody else here. So if you want to make that claim, step in the ring with me. Then you'll know where you're at. But let me tell you something, sweet cheeks.
What's that?
You might need to go back to Burnside.
We have something to talk about after this.
Don't worry. Lisa Hughes will be back next week. I'm sure she'll be interviewing Adam Thornstowe, trying to stick her tongue down his throat and rubbing up against his leg like a dog in heat.
Let's go to the ring with Rick Luxury. But before we even get to that, Big Ugly, you said you were going to do me a favor. You were going to send me out with your friend Scott Peterson. We were going to go fishing. He still hasn't called me yet.
Well, Mr. Peterson...
Is he a nice guy? I mean, he still hasn't called me.
He has a certain way with the ladies, if you will. He's just misunderstood. He'll be out in a while. He's a little tied up at the moment. He's actually... doing some favors for some of our friends in Cell Block D as we speak. He's playing a little what they call a butt darts right now. But he'll be out pretty soon, and I'm sure he'll give you a call. You may want to write him a letter, talk to him through the glass, do whatever you got to do. But he's worth waiting for.
Great. Thank you for those pointers. Okay, so Cartel, what's going on here? I mean, tonight.
Well, tonight I got Cosmic River. Yeah, I got it this time. It's a funny thing.
King of the Dark match.
King of the Dark match. Well, Cosmic... I'm going to tell you something that everybody at home watching already knows. I'm going to put the hurt on, and I'm going to beat you, and when it's all over, I'm still going to be the champ. But more importantly, these are new shirts, guys. Yeah, brand new shirts. Where's mine? I won the belt. Don't you think I should get a shirt?
Can't even read what the belt says.
It says Portland. He taught me that.
He's a good teacher.
One thing I gotta do, his grandma, I'm sorry. We'll get you a shirt if you beat the very tough King of the Dark match, Cosmic River.
Huge in Japan.
Okay, well then let's head to the ring for more action right after this break.
Absolutely correct. And Billy, it's good to see you back in the Pacific Northwest. Lisa Hughes is standing by with El Hijo de Chupacabra.
What's up, Mustafa? Coming at you, man.
Lisa Hughes here with Chupa tonight. It's the #1 contender, Jerry Lynn. So tell me about this, Chupa. To me, you're my #1 contender.
Why, thank you, Miss Hughes. Tonight, Jerry Lynn, I know you're a former WWE champion, ECW champion, but you're here in the Pacific Northwest. This is my area. I am going to reclaim what is rightfully mine from Virgil Flynn, and that is my Pacific Northwest light heavyweight title. So, Jerry Lynn, it will be a great match tonight. I am truly honored that I get to wrestle you. But like I said, I'm sorry. I'm going to get the 1, 2, 3.
Don't go anywhere right after this break. It's Jerry Lynn against my #1 contender, Chupa.
Match of the year.
Hey, wrestling fans, Frank Culbertson back here on the Portland Wrestling 2000's YouTube channel. Thanks for joining me. Hey, be sure to like and follow the channel so you don't miss a moment of great Portland wrestling action. And thanks for joining me for the Lisa Hughes episode with some great interviews with some really talented individuals that work for me in Portland wrestling. And coming up next is going to be the Pacific Coast Championship Wrestling episode. It's short because there's not a lot of tape out there of my first time in professional wrestling as an announcer, but some great matchups that you're going to want to watch that episode. And then very soon, Mike Rogers and I will be back with part 2 of the Roddy Piper in Portland Wrestling episode as he teams with Rick Martel against the Sheep Herders in classic tag team action. That's right here on Portland Wrestling 2000s. Again, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like and follow. And again, that's wrestling the way it should be.